Not now, after class. Enjoy, man. Why everyone came to Hyderabad? Enjoyment purpose only. The reason, first reason. After that only studies, goodies, Mahesh are all. No. Sir, in the last class Saturday, so many people are asking some doubt. Django seed. I resolved it yesterday. If any doubts are there after class, you can ask. I will tell that how to resolve that sometime. It is asking some module, no? I will. So, yeah. Sir, next chapter is Django forms. Django forms. Sorry, don't worry about the populate file and Django seed. If it is not working, no issues. In the real time, no one can ask about those things, okay? Just that populate faker module, the Django seed is how to insert the fake data to test our application. It's not that much important. If it is not working, no problem. Chhod do. Okay. Sir, next one, form. What is the meaning of the form? What is the purpose means? If I want to accept data from the end user, one form is required. Suppose if I want to log into the Facebook login form is there. I don't have any account. Create an account. Then this is a sign up form, login form, registration, or else if I want to give some feedback about the something, feedback form. So this forms is very important concept in to develop the web application. The main purpose is to take the user input. We need to go to the forms. In HTML, there is one tag is there. What is the tag? Form tag. So by using that form tag, internally you have to provide some methods, get method, post method, something you have to provide it. But now I'm not using single HTML tag. Just I have to implement a Python class. That class is responsible to create the form. Same. What is the meaning of the model class? What it will do? It is creating a table in the database. So model is responsible to create one table in the database. Same. I have to implement a Python class. This class is responsible to convert into one form only. So you have to don't write any form tag, all this. Create one class. This class can be converted into the one form. That is maybe login form, anything. Instead of writing HTML code, we have to implement Python classes. The class is nothing but form class. But in your project, in the test app, we have views. Check this left side. In the test app, whatever folders are there, admin, apps, models, test, view. But where can I create the forms? Model means inside I have to create model classes. This we know. But where can I create the form class? So you have to create one Python file. Inside you have to create your one form class you have to define. So how models.py is there? You have to create one forms.py file, not HTML. Forms.py file. Inside you have to create. So last scenario, Hyderabad jobs explained. Bangalore, Pune. Anyone completed? Completed. Good students, yeah. ఆన్సర్ వెంటనే ఉంటది. Completed. Sir, making Django forms. No, sir, data was not inserted into the Bangalore. So the main purpose of forms is to take user input. The main purpose of the form is to take the user input. Login form, registration form, inquiry form, etc. So by using form, whatever data we are provided, maybe I can store into the database for future purpose, or else if you want to go with validation purpose also. Suppose this login form is there, I'm entering something dummy details. Now it is validating whether the username password is correct or wrong, validation purpose. Sometimes I want to take the data and I want to store it into the database purpose. Then we have to take in the from the forms, we can read end user provided input data, and we can use the data based on our requirement. We may store in the database for future purpose, or just for validation purpose, nothing but authentication purpose. From the forms, we can read any and we can use that Japan spelling. That is the problem. Here, sir, we have to use Django specific forms, but not HTML forms. Internally, Django will be created that HTML code. I'm not writing single code of HTML also. Just I have to write Django class. That class can be converted into HTML code. Screen off. One more. Okay. Advantages of Django forms over the HTML. We can develop forms very easily with Python code. We can generate HTML form widgets or components like text boxes, passwords, text area. Those are email, password, those fields very quickly. Validating the data will become very easy. Processing data into Python data structures like list, set will become easy. Model based forms become easy. One model class can be converted into database table. Same form class can be converted into HTML form. 13th line. We can generate HTML form widgets components like text area, email, password very quickly. What is the difference between model class and form class? Read the line number 18, 19. Sir, now I have to. ఇది ఎక్కడ పట్టింది. Completed. Process to generate Django forms. First, create project, create application, add application in settings. After that, create one file forms.py under test app. Inside, you have to define the Python class. Sir, creating project, go to the command prompt, Go to current working directory, D drive. Our folder is Django 10th February. Sorry. Django hyphen admin start project forms project cd forms project py manage.py start app test app project application ready. Next, add application in where settings.py. After that, first step is creation of any name you can use .py. Understandable purpose I'm given forms. Any name you can go Python file means forms.py file in our application folder with our required fields. Creation a file forms.py in our application folder with the required fields. And in the form, whatever you want to display. Suppose in this form, what is there displaying? Username, password. So such type of fields you have to define. So the file name is forms.py. So now see, I'm creating one file forms.py into the test app. So here our project name is ABCD. Forms, open the forms project, open the settings, inside settings, add application, that is test app. Now see this. In our forms project application, only these files are available. I have to create my own file, right click, file. The file name is forms.py. It is empty file. So in models from Django, import models, same. There is one module is there from keyword. Django is the library. Django. Yeah. Django, import. The module name is what it is. Forms is the module. Inside that forms, there is one class is there. Form is the class. Take a Python class, normal class only. I have to define a student form. Class name, any name you can use your wish. Forms is the module. Inside, what is the class name? Form is the class name. Now, I have to provide a name equal to forms dot. What is the name? Character field. Sorry, here maximum length is not required. Only database you can mention. Marks equal to forms dot integer field. Now, this class can be converted to one form. Inside form, what is the name and marks? This type of one HTML form will be generated. Who is the responsible? This class is the responsible to create this one. Inka buttons, gittons, all these our wish. Only fields you have to mention that buttons can be written to your HTML file. So here I'm not written any single line of HTML code. This class can be converted to one HTML page. Take this one. Sir, here name and marks are the fields which will be available in our HTML form. Name and marks are the fields which will be available in HTML form. Sir, Python class is ready. Python class means forms.py. It is a one module in the Python. But who is responsible to send this form to the template file? The total business logic will be available into where? Views.py. This views.py is responsible display in the template file. This template file is nothing but HTML file. So this forms.py, by using views, I can send it to the HTML page. Name equal to maximum length not required here. No, only in the database models only required in the forms. Not required. Those things. Next one. Usage of the forms.py inside views.py file. Views.py file is responsible to send form to the template file. So you have to define one function in views. So now go to the views, define the function, open the views.py file. Here, how? Sir, here you can tell in this one, your internet connection is unstable. What is the student form class name? So for the class, how to create the object class name with the parenthesis? What is the meaning? Object got created. So once object is created, ఇది నెట్ పోయినట్టుంది, వాయిస్ బ్రేకింగ్. 1 minute, 1 minute ఉంది కదా, యాక్టివేట్. Sir, student with parenthesis means it is called as voice break, connection is okay. ఏం చేయాలి మరి ఇప్పుడు? క్లియర్? Sir, now object got created there. What is the reference variable I am given? Form. And a class I am creating object that is pointing to the form. Now it should be created one form. This form is holding to this one. Inside two columns are there. First column is name. Second column is mark. This form is can be held by which variable? This is the. So Django will take care about everything. The HTML, everything will be converted there. How to declare the dictionary in the Python? Curling brace, key, value. My key is form. What is the value? Form only. Once it is there, how to send it to HTML file, you know. Return, what is the function? Render, what is the first argument? Request, test app, slash, any file, input dot HTML. What is the dictionary name? My dict. Here, any explanation is required in this code? No. Class name with parenthesis object got created. That object I created dictionary, the dictionary passing into here, but student form is not available here. From where? Test app dot forms, import. What is the class name? Student form. Now final step is simple. How to create one HTML file. Inside you have to inject this one by using the curling braces, ginger to template tags. Sir, here, this is the one way. Second way is, can I remove this dictionary? Can I use here directly? Yes or no? Yes, valid only, shortcut way. Previously, I am declaring variable, that variable I am passing as a context parameter. Instead of that, directly you can pass dictionary into the render function. Take this one. ఏంట లాస్ట్ మంచిగా ఆడుకుంటున్నారు అందరూ. What is render? Render is the function which is responsible to send the HTML file to the end user. Use my dict. Yeah. This dictionary, one empty form I created. I'm creating dictionary. From this dictionary, I'm passing into there my dict. Because by using this key, I injected to the form into HTML file. Now next step. Creation of HTML file to hold our form. because one dictionary created, I am sending this form as a key. This one implemented into the Ginger 2 template curling braces. Then automatically form will be displayed. So template folder, test app folder, inside file, common story inka. Inside template, TMP, template file, we have to use template tag to inject the form. Double curling braces. Inside you can give that form. What is the form key? Whatever key you are given, that key you can give there. Now create one file, input.html file. So template folder, test app folder, inside input.html, inside you can give form key. That is Ginger to template, man. Previously I'm telling na, everywhere I am using na, Ginger to syntaxes. It is not a Python, not HTML syntax. Mandatory, not optional. Sir, now go to here, create the folders first. This is the main project. Right click, two folders I can require. First folder is templates. Second folder, static. Inside templates, right click, again, folder. What it is? Test app, sir. Inside test app, a file. Right click, file. File name ఏమన్నాం input dot html file ఏది right click new file here input dot html. Now done. After that, no alternative way. Static folder css, inside css file, new file, form1 dot css. Now settings, go to settings, sir. Create two variables. One is template dir, base dir, templates. Next one more, static dir, base dir slash static. Template dir we have to provide it into templates spelling temp. Oh, ఇక్కడేమో templates I'm given. ఇక్కడ spelling mistake. temp tes templates. అవదా అవుతుంది. రీఫ్యాక్టర్ ఏది అక్కడ రీనేమ్ operation not permitted rename Django templates. ఎందుకు మారుస్తా ఆగు. Now, okay. Marinda templates. So now, so template dir, you can give into the dirs, sir. Next, static dir, you have to create one folder. What is the variable? Static files underscore dirs. Given this, sir, go to the HTML file. Here you have to take HTML code. Now go with first line percentage. What is the statement? Load static static. Now come to here. I want to injected this one. Take one h1 tag, heading tag. Inside I want to provided student input form. Done. But దీనికి one URL is required. Go to the URL. The URL is std student. The view is views dot what is our view? Student input view. Now from test app import views. Shouldn't now I created one URL. The function I can provide it there. Start the server. Py manage.py run server. Now copy the address. Go to the browser. Give the URL. Student input form. Form is not there because in HTML just I am not written anything. One line of the code I am written, that is h1 tag. Sir, in this one I want to display the form means take one division container. Now what is that tag? Form tag. So inside class all are not required. Sir, what is the by default method name? Post method available there. Actually, based on your action, is it a post method, get method, how to decide it? Directly they are given method equal to post. Based on my requirement, I can change it. Get a post. Your request is get request, post request. How to decide it means I will give differences. Sir, inside form you have to give double curling brace. What I'm given? Form. What is this form? From the views, I am sending one dictionary. Na? In the dictionary, what is the key? That key. Now come to here, refresh. Name, marks, two fields are there. I'm not written any HTML code. Right click, view page source. Is one HTML code automatically created there. HTML meta student input form div class container label ID. To define the form, is it HTML code or not? Yes, I'm not written anything. Django will be created there. But form means, sir, how it is available there? Jonde, how it is displaying the form? Side by side. I want to first name, next marks, after that some button. For that, observe carefully. In HTML, what I was doing is forms dot as underscore p. General, what is the p? Paragraph tag. Okay. Now in my HTML code in this page, you have to check, is there any p tag is there? No, kada. Once I'm given as underscore p, like paragraph, it will be displayed. Check this. Refresh the browser. Name marks. Now right click, view the page source. Page source, sir. Anywhere p tag is there? Is it added or not? Just like paragraph. That's why I'm given form dot what I'm given as underscore p. It is responsible to display paragraph. Method post getter I will tell. Sir, now once I'm entering student number, okay, I enter the student number, Sunny, student marks. Next, what to do? Submit cheyalante one button is required. How to define the button? What is the tag? Ayyo. Input tag, because I want to accepting data, input tag type equal to submit. Now I want to provided the value. What I'm given? Submit. Now come here, refresh. అదిగోండి సబ్మిట్ బటన్ came. దీన్ని I can make it as a alignment equal to center. I can provide it. Total division we can make it as a center. Save. Come here, refresh. ఇది yeah, change, wait. Student input form. Okay, done. Middle it is available there. Sir, last class somewhere else I'm telling getbootstrap.com. So get bootstrap.com button class I can require. Go to here. Yeah. Type the button classes. Ayyo. Button classes. ఇదిగోండి primary na which one you want to take the class. Button class. We have to CSS link is mandatory. I forgot about that. This CSS link. Copy. Come to here, paste it, save, and come this, refresh. Submit button available there. Okay. Now, sir, here. Once I need to go to this, here it is coming. Okay. Come to here, CSS. I can take H1 tag. I want to give text element, center, body. I have to provide background, yellow. Next, color. I have to provided red color. Now, link this one to your HTML file. How to give, what is the tag? Link. Inside you can remove curling brace, close the curling brace, single quotes, percentage, static, single quotes, CSS slash forms1 dot CSS. Now save this, run this. Forms1, sorry. Form1 kada, sorry. Now refresh. Form1 dot CSS. Curling brace. 1 minute. Sorry. Not required. Last also, yeah. Static CSS form1. Applied. Now, student form is take this code input.html file. What is the meaning of percentage? Those things you can do your wish. That bootstrap, CSS, your wish, Madhu. Anything you can use, no problem. But here class only, this is the predefined, na, Vijay. From the bootstrap, I copied class. Not two buttons are name input. You can take anything, you no problem. But already I'm using Django Python class, na. 60, 61. What is the 60 form tag? It is a HTML tag. Inside that form, I want to injected my own form. That is, this form is the key which is coming from the views.py. As paragraph, I want to display line by line as P. This is the predefined HTML tag form. So after this, form1.css, inside CSS colors all are your wish. Next to define one URL. Anything you can give, no problem. URLs.py, have to go with path, std, comma, views dot, what is our view name? Student input view. That is the, wait. First of all, if I want to display, after that reading and storing, I will tell. Then what is the use of forms.py? Sir, see this one here. Everything is same process only. First I created project. Next I created application. Forms.py. This class is the responsible to display this total form name and marks. That's why we have to define one Python class. This class can be converted to one form. Who is responsible? Views.py. This is my class. This class I'm creating object into the views. I created one variable. That variable creating dictionary. passing the dictionary to my HTML file. In HTML file, this is the predefined HTML tag. Inside, how to injected this form. Whatever I'm sending dictionary, the key I injected. If I'm not given this one, no problem. Side by side, it is coming. I want to display as a paragraph, line by line, then I can go to the as underscore p. This input type, submit button, value I'm given, submit. This is also not mandatory, your wish. CSS URLs. Now form is ready, sir. Anyone tell if I enter the name and if I enter the marks, once you click on submit button, what will happen, sir? It is inserted to the which database? Actually, I am created any database. Yeah, any model is there, any table is there. No. So once I clicking on submit button, sir, is it a post request or get request? First of all, that is the doubt. Post or get? How to decide? You could already within the form I mentioned the method is post. Adi if I am given get method. Ade if I am not given anything, by default get. If I am not given anything, sir, Django will be treated by default. Get is 4 options are there. First option, within the form, if I am not providing anything, by default it is get. Second option, if I am given method equal to get request only. Third option, if you go to URL, enter something URL, clicking on enter button, that is also which request? Get request. In your page, for example, there is something hyperlink is there. Click here. It is one hyperlink. If I am clicking on this link, that is also get request only. Get have 4 options. One is within the form, method I can give and get. If I am not mentioned any method, get, clicking on hyperlinks, or if I am enter some URL, clicking on enter button, that is also get request only. Post only one option, that is you have to mention method equal to post. Because in upcoming classes, what is my method post or get? Based on that, I have to do operation. So present is it not stored anywhere. Once I'm entering Sunny and marks, what it will do means we will get an error. We will get one error. See this. Forbidden 403. So these response codes, I will tell in the time of REST API. There are 4 types of response codes are there. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. In middle 403, 405, 406. 400 to 499, one meaning is there. 100 to 199, 200 to 299. Whenever you are showing errors in your console, I am reading. It is getting, you can observe every time. You will get generally, if it is our application success, you will get 200. If you are doing something wrong, 400. Database said problem, 500. 300 redirecting. Based on that code, I will identify what is the problem within the program. Same here. Read this, what they are telling. Sir, once we submit, we are getting this error. Forbidden 403. CSRF. What is the CSRF? Full form. If we submit this form, we will get 403 status code response. What is the CSRF? They are telling, you can read this line. CSRF token. ఇదిగోండి. Read this. Cross site request forgery. CSRF token is failed. Ante, if you want to submit the form, CSRF token is missing or incorrect, we are getting error. What is that CSRF token? Cross site request forgery. The full form. Cross-site request. Sir, what is the meaning of forgery? You know what is the meaning of forgery? Okay, na? Same. If I'm sending multiple requests, maybe any another person can forgery my request. For example, someone is asking my system, sir, can you please give your system? I have to log into the HDFC bank. Okay, I'm given the system. You open the HDFC net banking. I opened it. Welcome to HDFC bank. You are entering your user ID, password, everything. Once you log into your page, if I can copy this request and saved it to my machine, after that I'm using same thing. Is it login? No. Security reasons. Session will be available sometime only. The total thing is called as security purpose. This CSRF token is missing, it is asking. So if you want to display any form, compulsory you have to provide CSRF token, then only form will be submitted successfully by the Django. CSRF means cross site request forgery. Token you have to submit. Security reason purpose it is. Without this, Django does not allow your form. Every form should satisfy CSRF verification. Otherwise, Django won't accept our forms up. It is not accepted. ఎక్కడ Django. J. It is meant for website security. Being a programmer, we are not required to worry anything about this. Django will takes care everything. But only thing is we have to CSRF underscore token in our form. Bus Django will take care about everything. Sir, Shunde, now how to add the CSRF underscore token means just within your HTML completed. So how to give this one within your form, curling brace, percentage, give the CSRF token. Nothing, you won't do anything. Now come to here, application, refresh. So once I'm given this get request, I'm given marks Sunny 98. Click on submit. Now I'm not getting anything. The form will be cleared. Am I getting any error? No. So because of once I'm given this, now check it. Previous source code ki, now source code ki difference. It is created one hidden field. Right click, view page source. Whenever I'm given CSRF, one field is added input type. What is the type? Hidden type. Input I'm given a type equal to text any, password, submit, email. We are given type. The type of the field is hidden field. Every time one value generated, check this. This is the value generated by CSRF middleware. Okay, copy this. One value generated. Second time, if I'm sending request, come to here, click on enter. Now, second name Mahesh, marks, submit. Okay, right click, view the page source. Again, one more hidden value is generated there. Previous token, now token, you can check it. Both are same, different. So every request, the hidden field will be generated value. That's why forgery is not possible. So main security reason purpose, it is available. How internal it is working, you don't worry. Being a programmer, just you have to add which one? CSRF token into your form. Django will take care about everything. So within the form, you have to add that one. If we add CSRF token, then in the generated form, the following hidden field will be added, which makes our post request secure. Sir, why I'm using the post request? Because within your method form, I'm given method post until it is a post request. Once clicking on the button, that is post request. The hidden field is this is the hidden field. Just to notes sake, I'm given this is the field. Don't write that line number 101. Just to notes sake, I copy pasted. Post request means once I'm clicking on the button, it is the post request. Requests are two types are there. Get a post. Based on that, I have to write the upcoming sessions. We have to write the logic. If the method equal to post, if the method equal to get, I will write the logic. Okay, wait. The value of this hidden field is keep on changing from request to request. Hence, it is impossible forgery of our request, sir. So Django will take care about everything. If we configured CSRF token in the HTML form, then only Django will accept our form. Otherwise, it's not accepted. Tuple object has no attribute get. Attribute error exception value. How you add CSRF token? Explain once again. Simple, within the HTML page, line number 15, curling brace, percentage, CSRF underscore token you can add. I'm given already here. Within HTML page, I added this line. Then automatically CSRF token will be added, sir. Inside value now. Sir, check this one. So I submitted CSRF token. Now the form is valid once I'm entering data. Sir, whatever end user entered data, just I want to display in the console. And I'm entering some name. And present I'm not written any logic in the views. That's why it is form is clearing Sunny 98. I want to read this data maybe tomorrow in upcoming classes, backend database. I want to store this in the form of tables. I want to store the data. Maybe upcoming classes we will discuss how to store the data. Present, instead of storing, just to read, display to the console. Student name, Sunny, student marks 98. How to read this data means whatever you are entering data, this data internally will be stored into one dictionary, predefined dictionary. In that data is available there. Sir, what is the meaning of this line number 5? One student form class object created. This form is holding which one? Empty form or any data? Empty form. Once a form given to HTML, first enter URL. This is the get request. Am I getting empty form or not? Yes. And this variable is holding one empty student form. But after that, I'm entering some data. I'm entering data 98. Now, this form contains some data or not? I want to read this data. Internally, there is one dictionary is there. Clean underscore data. What is the dictionary name? Clean underscore data is a one dictionary. Dictionary means, Python dictionary, key value pairs. In this dictionary, I want to take the name. Sir, can I ask cleaned underscore data of name? Am I getting the name or not? Definitely. Because, see, go to IDLE, Python IDLE. Take one dictionary. My dictionary name is, what is the dictionary name? Cleaned underscore data. Inside I have two values are there. One is name. What is the name, sir? Sunny. Second key is marks. What is the marks? 98. Now, is it a dictionary or not? Yes, Python dictionary. Now, you can ask type of clean underscore date. I want to read Sunny. How to read the Sunny? Can I ask like this? Am I getting data or not? This is the Python dictionary. How to access data dictionary of the name I can provided it there. Now, same logic here also. How to make headings or process input data from the form inside we use .py. That clean underscore data is the predefined dictionary. The values can be stored into the dictionary from the form. From there, I can access inside views.py. We have to read data provided by end user, and we have to use that data based on our requirement. Form equal to student form. It meant for one empty form to display to the end user. If I'm taken form equal to student form inside request dot post. So this form is holding empty form. Now this form is holding end user provided data. This form object contains end user provided. How to use, I will explain. That is the difference between line number 111, 112. First form holding empty. Second form can be provided end user data. Sir, what is the dictionary name? Cleaned underscore data. This is the fixed name of the dictionary. Dictionary which contains end user provided data. It's not my dictionary. Django is created. I will tell when we go for post to get everything, Saurabh. Okay. uh, PROVIDED provided. సో అట్లా రీడ్ చేయాలి అప్పుడు మనం ఫామ్ డాట్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద డిక్షనరీ నేమ్ cleaned data inside what can I ask name, then the name entered by end user we are getting same form dot clean underscore data of marks, the end user provided by the marks, you will get it, the marks entered by end user. Adi story. How to use, I will tell in the views.py. No? గోల ఎక్కడ లైన్ నెంబర్ dictionary which contains end user provided the name entered by end user. That is the dictionary. Inside dictionary, the values whatever you are entered, it will be stored. Tomorrow I want to store that username password into the database. How to read the data? By using the dictionary only. Aruna Tripathi. From dot is underscore valid is the command. It is to check whether validations are successful or not. And minimum validations. For example, sir, see this one. First I'm sending get request. I'm not given name. I'm given marks. If I click on submit, what will happen? Please fill out this field. Asli, am I doing any validations? No. But open your page. Something will be there inside. There is one attribute is provided there. What is the attribute? Required. What is the meaning of required? Compulsory have to provide. So I'm not doing any validation. So this type of checkings will be done by using the is valid. For example, I'm given here, observe, yes, 90, submit. Is it accepted? Yes, sir, no. Definitely accepted. No problem. But sir, minimum I want to give the 3-4 characters. Those things will take care by programmer. Minimum 3-4, that validations I will tell how to do those validation. Suppose your mail ID is there, @Gmail or something. Those validations you have to do manually. This is minimum validations it is checking. So now, which is get request, which is the post request? Get ki 4 ways are there. Post ki only one way. Method equal to post. Difference between get to post. Valid. Form is valid. Sir, get ki 4 ways are there. Enter URL, clicking on enter button, clicking on hyperlinks. Once in HTML page, if I am submitting the form by using method equal to get, as without any method attribute get, post only one option, method equal to post. Because upcoming classes I will write in the views, if the method is get a post, how to decide it. Based on this, you can decide the request is get a post. There are multiple ways to send get request. Total REST API terminologies are these only: get, post, put, patch, delete. These 5 methods are there. The first way, we are typing an URL in the address bar and clicking on enter button. By default, Django will be treated as a get request. Next one. CLICK. Clicking on hyperlinks. Hyperlinks means anchor tags. Previously in the movies, news portal, I'm given 3 links. Movies, sports, politics. Those are called as hyperlinks. Third way, submitting the HTML form. Submitting the HTML form without method attribute. HTML form with method attribute of get value. These four are considered as a get, but post ki only one option. There is only one way to send post request, sir. That is submitting the HTML form by submitting the post method. Method internal you can give post. That is only the way of post. Get ki four options are there. Hyperlink means anchor tags. We are using HTML anchor tags. If we given any link with anchor letters, those are called as hyperlinks. Previously, in Mahesh News project, I'm given 3 links now. Those anchor tags are nothing but hyperlinks. So how to read the data in the views? We have to write the code. So now shall I continue or tomorrow? Ready tomorrow. Attribute error, exception value. Why you are getting error? Headache వస్తుంది. వస్తాయి అన్నీ వస్తాయి. Sir, I'm not forwarded notes Saturday. No, no. Uploaded. Bye. Enjoy everyone. Tomorrow we will continue this one.
Recording stopped.
The addresses, if you are not given proper address, then CSS file not added. Sir, post the Django syllabus. Sure.